So welcome back to the channel. Grab yourself a drink and sit and relax and watch me unbox this Dewalt DCW210n XR Brushless Orbital sander. Decided to bite the bullet and buy one. It's a bare cordless sander, so you do need a battery or batteries. These are my batteries now. This one I bought a few months ago, fairly new. I've been using it on jobs. It's covered in paint and stuff. It is still fairly new. Got little LED indicators on telling you how charged it is. It's got two lights on it at the moment. So we're going to get this unboxed, and this is a 125mm sanding disc that you would use on this. Does 8,000 to 12,000 RPM. It's obviously oscillating. It's got some sort of AirLock, no idea what that is. You've got your dust extraction. It's the Velcro type fixing as well, and I have no idea what that symbol is there for. It's fairly simple unboxing this because it is just a sander at the end of the day, but I did think I'd probably better off showing you like I do with most of my tools that I buy. And what you got to remember, if you buy Dewalt tools, don't forget to register your warranty with Dewalt, so that they know that you bought it and they can cover it with whatever guarantee or warranty that they have. So that is the bag for the dust. Not very big, but probably handy if you're going to use something like that for dust. So you got loads of bits and pieces in here probably. Here we have, well, there we go. Now I do like this type of orbital sander that can be used in the palm of your hand like that. It is so much easier than some of these big bulky ones where you require two hands, especially when you're doing videos and things like that, because you need one hand for the camera and one hand to do the sanding or whatever. Now this is variable speed. It goes up to number 7 there, a bit of an odd number, and obviously right down to 1. I tend to use them on around about 3 to give it like a nice smooth action. If you go too fast, sometimes it creates a lot of heat on your pad, and you can actually damage these loops on these pads. And you can also burn, if you're sanding paint, it can also make it so hot that the older paint, especially the oil-based paint, and it'll start burning the paint and go all weird on you. So using a sander, keep it at a reasonable speed. This is the brushless one as well. I think I've just mentioned that. And like I've said earlier, is they do run off the standard batteries, and this is an XR 4AH 18 volt battery. And this being a bare product, it's about £125. I bought it off eBay. I will leave a link down below where I bought it from. You can get them pretty much anywhere. It's a good idea to try and get one on a good deal. I do believe I got 15% off it, so it brought it right down to £105. Now you might think that is a very expensive sander, compared to like one I reviewed, a McAllister, which is a plug-in one, which was only £30. I've still got that £30 sander. There was just a few things about it I didn't like, but it was brilliant, and I'm still using it, like I said, for jobs that I'm doing and things like that, because it is a brilliant little sander, and again fits in the palm of your hand just like that. But I did want to get a cordless one because quite a lot of the jobs that I'm doing require just cordless equipment, so I'm not having to wait for customers to be in and things like that. So I believe that just fits on there. That must be the AirLock system, and that gives you your little dust bag. So I'm assuming that you can connect this to a vacuum cleaner as well. There looks to be like a decent enough porthole there to connect to a vacuum cleaner. There doesn't seem to be anything else in the box for an adapter. So there, can't really say any further than that. All the instructions there, and no doubt it will tell you in there what to do for your dust extraction. But I'm presuming that they are thinking, oh, it's cordless, so you probably don't need dust extraction, but you can use it with a dust extractor. I'm sure you can just modify something to adapt it to dust extraction. It's like I said, the reason I bought it is because obviously when we're working outside a few of the jobs, and it's just handy, especially when you're working up ladders, not to have wires trailing around all the time. A lot safer than using power tools sometimes. So I'm going to pop that back on there now, and just going to set it going so it makes sure it's working. There you go. So my McAllister one, the disc spins for ages when you switch it off, and that stops straight away, so that's good. And it feels really smooth as well. Yeah, that feels really smooth. That's on number 3, and that feels quite powerful as well. So there you go. Don't think there's much else to be said about this sander. Already I'm liking it. I like the feel of it, and you see this is a 4Ah battery, so it's quite big and heavy. You can use the smaller ones. I do have some smaller ones in my van that are I think the 2.5Ah, something like that, or 2Ah. That's the amperage an hour the battery has. Obviously the higher the number, the longer they last. So that's the amount of power they have to hold in the battery, so it obviously lasts longer. So whereas the smaller battery might only last 15-20 minutes, this may last, you know, obviously double that in respect to the small one. But the smaller batteries are lighter weight because it does tend to balance off that. So the battery at the back there, obviously it's weighing your hand down that way a little bit. So, but it'd be something that you got used to, I suppose, as you're sanding. And yeah, so what I will do is I will take this onto a job and we'll try it and get it going. It'll sit nicely in my toolbox with this. It's a nice, really nice size sander. I'm really impressed with it. I do like Dewalt tools. I'm not going to lie. I've had them for years, the Dewalt tools. So I've always liked them. They're always reasonably priced. They have probably gone up a lot more since COVID and things like that. But yeah, I've always liked Dewalt tools just simply because they're reasonably priced. They do have that trade quality to them, and they do last a long time. I mean, I've still got cordless drills that I've had for 10 or 15 years that are Dewalt, still using the same type of batteries on them, and I use them for mixing plasters and things like that now. So because I've obviously got a new drill, the brushless motor type ones, and I did a review on that earlier, so I will put some links, and you'll see in my tool review playlist that I've done reviews on Dewalt tools before, the ones I've got. So that being said, I really hope you got something out of this video today, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you can. I do think you can do donations on this channel as well, and also while I'm here I am doing like a thing for Utility Warehouse where you click on a link and you can compare your gas and electric bills with them, and if it's something you're interested in, just follow through with the link. I earn a little bit of commission out of that, but you are watching this video for free, so if you want to save yourself some money on your gas and electric, on your broadband and things like that, check out that link down below, and I'll make some money out of it if you go ahead with it. If you don't, fair enough. Just like I said, if all you can do is subscribe to the channel and like the video, that's fair enough. So that being said, I'll see you in another video soon, and take care for now, guys, and have a great day.